Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode. My time off is quickly coming to an end, so I figured I'd throw a quick episode out here because today, look what I finally got out of storage. So the other day I went to go get it out of storage, and of course it started snowing, and I didn't want to get it all wet to put it in the shed. So we got the boat out of storage, but I don't know what this year is gonna bring. We may or may not see this boat for another year. Haven't decided yet. We gotta get her cleaned up, put away, and on the water here soon. Opener is only 2 weeks away from today, so we gotta get out on the water, make sure everything runs, make sure she floats, do all that before we make the decision on buying a new boat or not. We've been out, so I take my breaks every year. This time I didn't warn you guys that it was coming, I just did it. We did get out, we did a little scouting, a little land scouting for this year. Some public land super far away from where, this year, this upcoming season, I kind of wanted to try something new. So going somewhere I've never hunted before in, an environment that I'm not familiar with, different style of woods, different land type. So we went and scouted that. So I'll throw some clips in here. I don't know exactly what I recorded anymore. That was 3 months ago or 2 months ago now. So I'll throw some clips in there real quick. Welcome back. Today, hunting season starts. Ice fishing's over. We got the weather for it. We're out shed hunting, and we are also scouting, public land scouting. Something that I have done very rarely. But how we're starting is obviously e-scouting, is a term people use for it. But we're still on X, looking at some public land. We marked some spots that we thought just looked incredible with the topography and some close by water and ag fields. And you start by just wandering. You just start wandering the woods. Wandered and wandered trying to find sign first. Well, we found a couple of real thick trails. We followed them for a little bit, and then you're looking for rub lines and scrapes. They're all still gonna be present here in the spring, so, which technically is still very much winter. It just doesn't seem like it. But we're out here, we're looking for some new spots to go check out. We're a long way from home, which is kind of fun. Haven't done anything like this in my life, but hopefully we find some sheds today. I'm gonna bring you along. If we find something specific that I'd set up on, I'll show you why and what we're doing. But we found some great, look at this. This is a beautiful place to put a tree stand, I'll tell you what. And that's half the battle. But we're gonna find some more scrapes, rubs, some sign from last year. And then maybe later this fall we have cameras out here and see if there's any deer worth it. Fingers crossed to find some sheds. Let's keep moving. 2.5 miles at the other one. We hopped a couple miles over to a different part of this public land, and I think I found my second, well, probably my first favorite spot. It's better than anything we saw at the other end. And we are in a spot that it's picture perfect. We have like a 100-foot drop here on the back side of me. And in that, there's a river bottom, and all along that river bottom is so much sign, beds, rubs, scrapes, just all along it, all the way up the hillside. And when you get on top of this particular hillside, you have this perfect open area with grass and bedding. There's rubs all along here. And on the back side of me over here, we walked to the fence line, but there's an ag field. It was beans last year, so you can probably expect it to be corn this upcoming season. But this is definitely a spot I love. Like, it's just picture perfect. If you get just on this timber line here, where the transition from the thicker, grassy, popply stuff is to the timber is clear all the way to the bottom. So if you get a stand up on this edge here, you can watch all this grassy area for anything coming in and bedding, and you also get to see down into the bottom if anything's bedding in the bottom on that particular day. And this is a cruising area for sure. You got food, you got water, you got beds. It's the Bermuda Triangle for deer. The only thing we're missing at this point for this particular spot is a shed. Haven't found one, and if you can't tell, I am exhausted. We've been hiking up and down this hill a bunch. quite out of shape. But either way, I'm gonna keep moving this down this weedy edge here and following this rub line along the thick stuff, and maybe we'll find a shed or two. But it's looking good. I'm liking this, liking what we're finding in this public land. So yeah, ultimately we went out there looking for antlers, and then the next day I had pictures, 3 or 4 pictures of bucks still holding their antlers, so of course we didn't find any. But we'll be headed back out there probably in the next month and a half once all the vegetation is back on. So we've seen it how it's gonna be in late November. I wanna see what it's gonna look like in September now, and maybe put a couple cameras out. We'll see how it goes. But for now, this is really where I leave you guys. We're just playing a lot of golf in the sim. So I might live stream some of that here soon. We got a league going, lots of golf going on in the shed. But we'll be getting on the water, we'll be fishing, we'll be getting some food plot stuff going. We're gonna build a new box blind this year. We got a lot of projects, a lot of things to do this year. So I'm super excited to get the seasons kicked off here real soon. But I wanted to put a quick video out here just to say hi. I'm still doing it. It's just my normal break time. Either way, this is where I leave you guys. We got the boat out. No real projects to do on it other than just make sure it floats and runs. And then we can get to fishing here real soon. So without further ado, this is where I leave you guys. I'm gonna go play some golf. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you wanna see any golf stuff, put in the comments below. If you wanna see it, I'll either put it on this channel or put it on the gaming channel one way or another. I might start filming some stuff for that. Plan on doing a lot of it. So anyway, this is where I leave you guys. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, and until next time, we'll see you on the water.